this episode of Social Heroes, we have a grandmaster. Someone who has not only made himself proud, but he has made the whole nation proud by achieving 29 Guinness World Records.
You want to get a name, fame and achieve top. Of course, any achievement, this or that, but you should be regular. You should stick to your rules.
Someone who is in a mission to train the students so that they can make India proud by achieving the Olympic medal.
After achieving a few Guinness, why can't we encourage other students also? See, you becoming a rich is easy. But you are making other people rich. Kingmaker is always a great people.
Hello and welcome to PMC English. This is Ayushi Farasi. Welcome back to our segment of Social Heroes. In this episode of Social Heroes, we have a grandmaster. Someone who has not only made himself proud, but he has made the whole nation proud by achieving 29 Guinness World Records, Asian Awards and many national level awards, including 13 presidential awards from the USA. He has authored 15 books and now is in a process of writing more 10 books so that he can share his wisdom, so that he can make a difference in the lives of people. Someone who is in a mission to train the students so that they can make India proud by achieving the Olympic medal. So today, let's get in conversation with Grandmaster Jayanth Reddy in this episode of Social Heroes. Welcome to PMC English, sir.
Pleasure to be here.
So firstly, starting with, how did you get introduced to martial arts?
No, initially my brother bought a book on martial arts because I was overactive, hyper. So I was not in good in studies. So he said, okay, better this book will help him out because martial arts is a fast and very active. So then I gone through all the page by page and all. So much discipline and lot more things are there in that, And that is one which made me, to learn this martial arts. But initially parents were against it and I was hidingly practicing this martial arts.
So like how you were good with your academics, or you just wanted to do something different from other people in the world?
Initially, brother, that book impressed me because I read each and every page and that made me impressed, details, the discipline, the memory, all those things, because I was not good in memory or education and all. So this all are helping me, that book, made me. So that is the journey I started initially,
So you are a great example that, if somebody is passionate about doing something or somebody wants to achieve something, and if they start working hard towards it, then yes, they can achieve that, right?
Yes. Mm. See, now initially I never thought of to become a world level competitor or, world champion and all. But initially the discipline, the memory, the fitness, all those things are added, So, I was pushing myself day by day, and in the schools, only I started this at the age of, I think 12, I think, I was there. So I started, but parents were not, encouraging in this part, because my martial arts is something which is fighting, fighting. And again, initially I was hyper, overactive and all. I used to, whenever somebody says something, I used to go and hit. No, I don't even think for a second, I was impatient, So that type of category I was in childhood, So that's why this helped me more calm and quiet and very understanding.
Okay. Sir, moving ahead, you have also authored many books, like almost like 15 books. So from where did you get this inspiration of writing books, and why did you wanted to write this book?
After practicing, after achieving several records, then reading several books about the mind and body, because a lot of martial arts, they read, they understand about the mind, how the mind works in the martial arts, mind in the martial arts. Several books I read. One author, Thomas Nadi, The Mind in the Martial Arts, that book really impressed me a lot. I purchased it from Chicago. That book really is given everything detail. How the sixth sense can be developed, seventh sense can be developed, all those things, So that, so much knowledge, why people are not able to, simple studies they are not able to study, After realizing it myself that how my memory increased, my mind, sharpness, concentration, all those things are extraordinary level improved. A lot of meditations and concentration in that martial arts. We learned very disciplined, through the mind, So that's the main basic for me to impress. Then later on I said, okay, why can't we teach the people? Then I started institutes, slowly teaching martial arts. Then I was writing it, why can't we write a few pages and all. So I used to write and tell, given to the students, 2 pages, 3 pages about the mind and the martial arts, power, speed, all those things, Small booklet like 2 pages, 4 pages, then later 10 pages, 10 pages book also, brochure I made it, how the mind works and all. Other books also, authors also are read. A lot of martial arts like taekwondo, karate, and other kung fu martial arts, all those things, they write about the mind, how the mind will use in the martial arts, how to control yourself, how the power and speed can be increased. Lot more books, research material I used to read, I was fascinated with that, because it's a big world within. Martial arts is something with, highest fitness. See, a martial artist can be an extraordinary fitness man. So, the fitness is something elementary level. You talk about only fitness, then it's the elementary level, because you are a lot of jumping kicks and a lot of power, stamina you required for this martial arts. So, how the stage by stage, the layer by layer conditions yourself. So that I stated, why can't we teach these things students? So I used to tell in theoretically, but in the class and all. But why can't we put it in a book format? Then from 10 pages to 20 pages, 30 pages. Why can't we write a book like this? After 10 years of that, it becomes 100 pages that. So we can write a book on mind and martial arts and all. So then I started Mind in the Martial Arts. That book I should write, and somebody wrote it. Why? So then the title, same title, I cannot use it. So I said, okay, Hidden Secret of Martial Arts. That is the better one. So the hidden secret, a lot of secrets are there. Several books, hundreds of thousands of books I read. So movies I have seen, and I've trained several grandmasters, under grandmasters, Chinese, Japanese, Koreans, all. So okay, I used to gather. I really steal the technique, rather learning, So through that, all the information I gathered, stage by stage, every master, what they said, I make many notes. Whenever I go to seminar, whenever I go to learn new thing, I write notes in the night. And next day morning, I studied it. So that was the record. These are all records I have to exchange. How to exchange it? The book is only, initially. The media is later, it has come, So I thought of better, book, put it in the form. Only one book I said, martial arts book. Then later I said, mind is so powerful, why can't we write it? Then I started writing that book also. So everything is stage by stage. I never thought of the 10 books or 12 books or 14 books. No. Initially, one book, one champion, one national, one international, like that one only I thought of. But the journey started, everything is going on multiple. So it's a sharing knowledge, I cannot keep, everything I want to keep it transparent to the people and exchange. Let the world knows. There is no secret. This is what my way of life.
That is wonderful, sir, that you want to share all the, wisdom that you have acquired from visiting various places, so that everybody can be, helpful from that wisdom which has been shared in the books. That is a wonderful thought, sir. Also, you have your JR International Academy, where you want to train students so that they can make the nation proud by, going into the Olympics and getting a medal over there. Yes. So just want to know about this thought process, that why and with what aim did you establish this academy?
Initially, after achieving a few Guinness, I think 5 Guinness, after achieving 5 Guinness World Records, I said, why can't we encourage other students also? I should going on achieving myself, then what is the fun, See, you becoming a rich is easy, but you are making other people rich. Kingmaker is always a great people. Right. Becoming a king is very easy, very easy. Becoming a prime minister is very easy. But making other people is great. So that task I heard from various other great people. worldwide, motivators and Swamijis and all. So I said, okay, let we start the journey of teaching other and making other Guinness World Records. So I said, okay, my academy, I should teach them, what I should have. Previously, there are state-wise organizations, national-wise organizations and all. So a lot of politics were there. I said, okay, let me have one academy where I've achieved it. So my name, Jayanth Reddy, International Taekwondo Academy. So International Taekwondo Academy, I registered and I said, okay, let me teach on this. And then let we organize world records, multiple venues and single venues, multiple people, 100, 200, 300, 500. I've done 1,500 people at a time, like that, So that way, I want to promote students' talent and all. So after that, then national level, international level, and Olympic level. Now national, international level, 250 international level champions are made. 500 national champions are made through this academy. And later now, Olympic and Asian Games also, I'm planning for that, And Korean Embassy also supporting for that, You support, come forward, we will try to help you out if you want to make it Indian, Taekwondo team to be involved in the Olympics. Definitely we will support you and all. So I'm taking their support also because the Korean art, so Korean Embassy is supporting me. So I want to encourage everyone.
So you are on a mission to start World Speed Federation and also the World Health Center. These two things that, first one which stands for the martial arts, that you want to spread martial arts, you want to make, martial arts reach every nook and corner of the country. And also this World Health Center so that people can also get those health tips that you have experimented on, the health tips that you want to make people live longer up to like 100 to 200 years. So what was your thought process when you thought about establishing these centers in India?
World Speed Federation is something which is martial arts only, because there's altogether a new art, like punching speed and kicking speed. Everywhere see athletic has one, speed running, speed hurdle jumping, almost speed only, So only compared to that one, why can't we have create our own? Because India created martial arts. Now the worldwide we are going there and learning, So we should have some, origin. So I said, okay, speed I am now, achieved several punches and kicks and all. I achieved world records. So I was just page by page writing 500 pages of the manual of that book. Then teaching material, all those things. Referees and how the instructors should teach and all those things. I made a book of 500 pages, then video also I made. So this I want to teach the world that what is speed federation. Through free speed, one can increase their power, speed and their health also, extraordinary level, because every organs, every muscle and every ligament should move faster. So with that our neuro and muscular will get conditioned. After that conditioning, in return, internal organ also get strengthened, So that is a basic this thing, And World Health Center is because I have learned so many secrets, very, very ancient exercises like 2000, 3000, 5000 years what they are used to exercise, which type of exercise they used to do, breathing, chi power, qigong, lot more internal cleaning systems. All those things, grandmasters, by the grace of God, I met them in several, more than 100 countries. I went there. What are the secrets are there in that country? I hunt, beg, borrowed and steal from them. And then I said, okay, why can't the world will be so beautiful? Because after God has taken some thousands of years to make a human being, from generation to generation, more diversified from an animal to a human being, they made it. So now the human beings are not able to live at least 100 years properly. So 1000 years life of the human being. So this is what the God thought, man should be highest, ever lived. So the people used to live long, ancient times, 800, 700, like just 300. Anybody dies at 300, they should say, the young boy, 300 years he died. So that was the communication. Now today, 50s, 60s, 40s are all, 70s are all collapsed, or nothing is there. So this is what, I don't know, because of non-exercise or because of they couldn't follow the food habits, I don't know, natural, whatever the nature's food like fruits and whatever the God has given naturally. So that is, people are not attempt to eat. So lot of diseases are coming. That is why World Health Center, okay, a lot of the food, from the food to the exercises. What are the secrets exercises? Exercise means not going to the gym, lot of weights putting, lifting the weights and think you will get a size and all. That is not a fitness. Getting a size is not fit. Internal organs are the most important. Externally, you paint it. No, it is not. So that is why I have learned certain secrets. So I want to exchange to the world. Some center should be there. Okay, World Health Center should at least establish, so that everybody comes and learn, So I want to share that. That is what, But what I am going to teach stage by stage and level by level, week by week, everything has programmed it. So once this settle, place and all, then we will start and we'll call all the world, and let's spend 1 hour a day. These secrets, if you learn it, then I think they can live more than 100 years easily. So that is my motto behind.
Wonderful thought, sir. Also, like your health tips or your fitness exercises, how is it different from the other fitness that people teach around, sir? Because in this era where pandemic corona is all on the peaks and people just want to live a healthy and a fit life, so how are your exercises are going to help them out?
Oh, you see, my exercise doesn't need any requires big space or weights or any other equipments or machinery or all those things. Very easily one can see 8 by 8 square feet area is sufficient for man to do it. Even running you want to do it, on the spot I will do it. Speed, 200 steps in 1 minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, just on the spot, running on the spot. Cardial exercise, push-up position or mountaineering exercises, burpee exercise, all can be done here only. Sit, get up, volleyball hit, volleyball hits, lie down, get up, volleyball, punch, everything in air. It's so fast, like aerobic type, cardiac exercises, So this can be done. In that I have written 3 minutes, I wrote book of 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes and 30 minutes. So those who have time, more time, 30 minutes is enough. If you have more and more, that 1 hour time they can spend and they can exercise. So it's difference since this is the difference. No cost, nothing else. Any age you can do it. If it is so hard, then there is also 50 plus, 40 plus exercise also for them how to improve step by step. Then later they can carry on this youngsters exercise also, cardiac exercise, very intense exercise also. They can carry on as it develops it. So I mentioned all those things detailedly, and that's what the difference is. You go to the gym for whatever the age, they said, okay, what is your problem? This problem, okay, do this, that, So that is not much improvement,
So wonderful. So it's like if they practice on a daily basis, then they can live a healthy and a longer life. Right. So also moving ahead, when it comes to martial arts, so breathing and awareness is one of the key points of martial arts. So how can one improve that?
So generally, whatever actions we do it, we shout "Kiya hai." That makes the other person is frightened. And secondly, he'll get some guts, he gets a confident with that movement. So that is one. And breath control is something which is, when we do achieve our breathing exercises, we do it 15 minutes a day. And whatever the slow breathing we do, breathe out, and all those things are 6 a minute, 6 breath-ins, respiration we do it, breathe in and out, slowly breathe in, breathe out are the most important, exercises for inner organs. Because when you breathe in slowly, it controls all your organs. It goes each and every cell, billions of cells get to each and every breath. Every cell will get oxygen. Then from there, breathe out all the oxygen from all the billions of cells. Breathe out. That carbon dioxide comes out. So this method is martial arts. Generally we do it, and yoga also that does, but the different pattern. Martial arts pattern is different. Yoga pattern is different. Yoga can be tailored with martial arts. Pranayama can be simple. Pranayama can be done. Advanced pranayama also there. 1:4, 1:3. So breathing is base for everything. All the diseases are existed because of they can't properly breathe. A lot of world has full of pollution because of we created that pollution. So that is why, generally speaking, in the mornings fresh, there is no pollution at all. So if they do it, take all the air from morning till evening, how many liters you take it. At morning itself, 1 hour or half an hour or 30 minutes or 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Deep breath, that will strengthen. The whole day will be sufficient for it. 24 hours, once in 24 hours, 10 minutes to 15 minutes, you spend it. Enough. That's what I said, hours together, you need not do it. Only thing, you should know the science. See, if you, now science has created, you need not go and tell the people from Delhi here to there alone. You just found it, enough, that information passed. Previously, there was no person has to go there and inform. Otherwise, there is no communication system, no? So it's so fast. Exercise, ancient exercises are like this only. They never do day-long exercises, That secrets I have taken, and okay, why can't implement now?
Also, they can strengthen their breathing and awareness through meditation.
Yes. Breathing is nothing but the meditate only. Right. Yeah.
You said that you were an average student all your academy, and then you worked hard towards the martial arts, and you have won so many awards. So how did you feel when you first set the Guinness World Record?
First one, I could not sleep for 7 days. I could not understand what has happened. I have to go to the doctor. That Georgia Guinness certificate. I got 171 kicks. I have done it. All these 6 months, 1 year I practiced it. Then I achieved it. After that, I was so happy. That joy cannot be expressed. First Guinness. Wherever I go, I feel, I have achieved Guinness World Record first. Achieved Guinness World Record. Oh. So, because Guinness is something extraordinary level achievements, See, degrees or something, some honors and all is different, or a national award or President of India gives also, even presidential sports award, I got it America also, not much. But Guinness is something which is 7 days, the energy was so full, I can't express now. Generally children, it happens to children, but at this age also, I felt so happy that, work. Now, this is sufficient, enough. Then I tried second Guinness, let me apply and see. Then let this also, let me try. If I achieve 2, then I can share this first one to my students. They'll also start practicing. Yeah, I've achieved 2, you also try first one. So that's why I second applied. Second also I practiced for another 6 months. Then that also achieved it. Then third one started, third one. Then the journey started, I was so fascinated. Then people are appreciating, and TV channels, were there, paper, started, they took a debate on my Guinness. First Guinness, 171. Anybody can eat 171. Yes, somebody says, I can eat chene, I can eat a horse gram, I can eat a palli, groundnut. Something like that, there was, so this also going on, what a great year. So let me have some more achievements. Then after 5, I said, let me encourage my students. So that is extraordinary joyous, So world, number 1, nobody is there behind me now. I am the best kicker in the world and the speediest kicker in the world. What else? Tell me.
Yes, and that too not 1 or 2, almost like 29
No,
Guinness
now
World
29.
Record.
I'm just telling you that initially when that
Yeah.
feelings were, after that, not so joyous. 10, 20, 50, no. First one you said, first one is something sleepless.
And that too from a journey, that started long back, and then
because
you have worked
gap,
hard.
because gap, I'll tell you what happens is, because I was discouraged, demoralized by this Olympic medal. I couldn't participate in the Olympics and Asian Games. All this happens, a lot of politics for take, and people also criticize this one. How can, what a Guinness is not simple, Olympic medal can get, but not Guinness. Guinness is something one person gets. So they started, criticism is there, all over the world is there. No? So especially, most of the countries also there. India, even Guinness World Record when I write to them, they were also, hesitated to send me, frankly speaking. But later they accepted that, Mr. Reddy, really congratulations, I never expected that Asians, South Asians are doing this, Now I made a lot of South Asians achieved in Guinness World Record.
Also, sir, right from the starting when you started your path in martial arts, you have a bucket list that you want to, achieve Guinness World Record. Then you wanted to start this JR International Academy. So what more are there in your bucket list that you want to achieve in life?
I said World Speed Federation and World Health Center that is also there, and I want to create Olympians, because I didn't become Olympian, so I want to make Olympic champions. That is one base. The Korean embassy also supporting me. That is one. And books, I want to finish 25 books, because 25 books minimum I have to finish up that. By 2023 I want to finish up. By next year end I have to finish up all this. And this is the most important, because the knowledge which I gained from various cultural, family and science and technology, all this mind, body, all this. So I have to share this thing in through the books, so that people read, understand, and may out of 1,000 people, at least 1 or 2 people, 1 lakh people, maybe at 100 people, enough. If I change that 100 will become 1,000 become a lakh. So slowly, by decades, I think that world can be changed. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm not thinking I'm only particular, only the India, where I can only change my, other day I was telling, I want to make India live more than 100 years. All the 130 crores people are there. More than 100 crores should live more than 100 years. That's what I challenge. But now I say the whole world should live. Why? When the knowledge can be exchanged. When I have a knowledge, I can exchange. I can share my knowledge through the books. Why can't this knowledge can be exchange and share, so that they'll also start practicing and they'll also live happily. That's what my ultimate aim is to see the world should have a peaceful and healthful world.
Wow. Wonderful thought process there, that you want to make all the people of this world live a longer and, most importantly, a healthy lifestyle.
That is what. See, I am healthy. If I live 200 years or 180 years or 150 years, I can live it. But if I make them, that will be the achievement. Achievement is selfish. If you make others, then you are open. So this is where how the knowledge is. The media is not just for you and me. This is going around the world, around India. So everybody should understand this. So the great service you are doing, I am doing, and the world is accepting this. Okay, some knowledge, okay, whatever, 10% or 5%, 1%, that will. 1% if I change you through this channel, I think I have achieved it. So that's what I thought of. One Guinness, I'll make at least 1%. But today, 20,000 people I made it. All this 1 decade. 1 decade. In 10 years, I made almost 20,000 people. I made it. All the poorest to the poor. I trained them, strengthened them, and made them. So possibilities are there. When I made 20,000 people, why can't people can live for 100 years, more than 100 years? That can be now. So that is the only thing is one has to devote time for that. Don't rush it. Spend time for that. Every day you have to plan it. Okay, now today morning I missed it. Evening I have to do it. Okay, think it of that. Suppose today also you missed it. Then tomorrow you should do this same added. Then I think this world will become definitely live a longer and healthy life. I can say.
That's wonderful, sir. So, sir, through this episode, what is that one message that you want to give to the audience watching this episode? Like through your physical fitness, your fitness tips, or the things that you do for the people around, so that they can also, achieve something in their life. They can also lead a good life. So what is that one strong message that you want to give to the audience?
Strong is, one is, there are two things in that. One is you want to get a name, fame, and achieve top high record, Olympian or Guinness World Record. That is one way of practicing, a level of practicing, time spending towards that achievement. That is one. And second thing, fitness is something which is you have to be regular. Of course, any achievement, this or that, but you should be regular. You should stick to your rules. Not don't go beyond that. There are so many surroundings. They will give you a cigarette, they will give you a bottle, they will give you a drug, they will give you so many are there, are surrounded. Every circle, every country, every state, every town, this is already there. If you are attracted to it, you are just gone. That's all. You cannot. So that is why you cannot forget yourself, where you stand. Yes, I want to achieve it. Then plan it. Put it on the paper every day, how much you increase it, how much you practice it, what are your level of practice, strengthening of your inner and outer, all those things, I make a draft on it, everything I make. So I was first 171 kicks, so first Guinness, okay, I have done only 80 kicks, then 90, 100, 110, 128 is already one Guinness World Record. Then later another 3 months I practiced, 132 already increased it. Then it is increased to 142, 6 months. So this is the way how it increases. 142 was the last for them. Then I said, okay, this going on increase. If I do it on 150 or 151, then again within 6 months somebody will break it. So benchmark. What is the benchmark? Okay, increase to the extraordinary 171 kicks. So it remains. Now till now, 11th year crossed. Still it has remained my 171. So one should have that ambition, desire, zeal. Keep your full mind, blood on it. Sweat of always flows like a water, river. That is the only way one can achieve it. It's not easy thing, Anything you want to put. Health-wise, now you see it. If you stop for a day, thousands viruses will come and attack you. It's like sitting on the kachra kundi, all the mosquitoes will attack you. Or cockroach will come here. Because you see, this is the way how it is. You cannot expect things. That is uncertain things. Anywhere, wherever it is there. Top people in the world, bureaucrats, maybe politicians, top politicians, they'll get it. So virus is rushing anywhere. So that is why at this scenario, why can't we make ourselves stronger so that we'll absorb it?
Wonderful knowing about your mission, wonderful knowing about your thought process, that how you are trying to make a difference through your fitness tips, through your martial arts. Wonderful knowing about you, sir. Thank you so much for joining in this episode of Social Heroes. Thank you once again, sir.
Once again, pleasure to be here, pleasure talking to you. Such a wonderful channel, PMC English. I really appreciate you taking my words into.
Thank you for joining in this episode of Social Heroes, sir. So viewers, today we were in conversation with Mr. Jayanth Reddy, and I hope that his life journey has inspired you to take a step forward. The key over here is that if you're consistent in life, if you want to make a difference, if you want to lead a life of your dreams, then this is the time. Be consistent in your life and keep working hard, and yes, you will achieve the desired dream of yours. So with this is Ayushi Farasi signing off. Stay tuned to PMC English for more updates.